Okay, so my name is Justin Waite, and I'm here to give you a presentation called Express Yourself, which is about the importance of youth programs and how they can build leadership. Alright, so your objective is to understand the importance of after-school programs and how they improve the leadership capabilities and the futures of youth. First of all, have any of you guys been in a youth program of some sorts in the past? Like, I mean, it could be a French youth group, a sports team, anything. They all count as youth programs. It's a really broad topic. You have pretty positive experiences? Pretty good. Okay. So my experiences, I was very involved in youth programs from the time I can remember. I started T-ball when I was about 4, and with my church youth group, likewise. And both of these gave me very good opportunities to lead. I was a captain of the football team, and we went on to be semifinals in the States. So just having the opportunity to lead those guys gave me a lot of experience for my future. And then I went on several mission trips throughout my time in middle school and high school, but two that were really stood out was I went to Appalachian Service Project. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of it, but my junior year and senior year, I was a youth leader for that. So basically, we went to this area. It was just run down, and I was a leader, so I compiled the supplies we needed, helped organize a design plan to fix up these houses that were, like, living conditions were terrible. I know one place we actually went didn't even have a floor in the place, so it's hard to believe that people would live in that. And so both of those prepared me for the future because I was given opportunities to lead, and it also led me on the path I am now, because without football, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing with football now and pursuing it in the future. Alright, so this quote speaks a lot about youth programs. It says, students at the secondary level could increase their leadership skills in communications, decision-making, getting along with others, learning management of self, and understanding self, and working with groups by participating in a combination of youth leadership organizations in school and or community activities. So the first part of that focuses on communications. And especially in this day and age, communications are necessary to be successful in today's world. There's so many broad types of communication now between social media that youth really need to understand how to organize, how to use it, how to be mature when they're using it, because a lot of mistakes can be made when you're younger, and through youth programs you can learn that maturity and grow up through them. It's obviously best to develop at a young age, that way you can work on it from the time you're young to the time you're older, and you'll be better at it by the time you get older. And the better you are at communications, the more you'll get along and understand other people. A lot of miscommunication happens these days because you don't understand how a society acts, and you're this way, and they'll get offended by the way you act. But the more you can understand the society, the better you'll be, and more respectful you'll be. And to be a leader, you must communicate well with others, because your followers obviously need to understand what you're trying to tell them. Decision making. A lot of youth make immature decisions, and it ultimately gets them in trouble. And if you supply them with the tools they need to make the correct decisions and make strong decisions, then they'll stay out of trouble. They'll stay out of, you know, I mean, this might be an extreme case, but gangs and stuff. Youth programs can keep youth out of trouble. Succeed in life, you're not always going to make the right decision, but youth programs will provide you with information to make what you think is the best decision at the time. And strong leaders make strong decisions. You have to believe in what you're saying. You can't just come up with a random idea and just be like, oh, let's do this. If you're going to be a strong leader, you have to make a decision and go by it. You can't go back on it. Management of self. So, time management, I know for me, when I was playing football in high school, I was practicing 3-4 hours a day, and I'd get home, and I had all this homework to do, and I had to get 2-3 hours of homework done after I got home from football. And that helped me learn how to manage myself and get everything done in an efficient manner. And when I got to college, now I'm working 40 to 50 hours a week and still trying to be a full-time student. And so all that knowledge I learned in high school about how to manage my time really has come through and helped me succeed here. And prepare them for future life. Just when you're an adult and you have kids and you have to work, you have to understand how to manage yourself so that you can get everything done that you need to, because you're going to have limited time. And impact on society. Today we obviously need strong leaders in our society. There's a lot of bad things going on out there that you can't necessarily take them out of the way, take them out completely, but I mean things need to be done to help prevent them. It's not about completely ridding society of the bad, but making it occur less. And for this, you need strong leaders who are willing to take shots sometimes. You need to do something to make change. And it'll help youth develop, stay out of trouble. If they're in a youth program, then that's less time that they could be doing something bad. When they're there, they're with you, and you know they're doing what they should be, but when they're away from you, they don't. So youth who are away are more likely to get into trouble. And it's always good to prepare the next generation. You want to leave it better than you found it. That's something I believe in. Any questions?
What youth programs are
Am I working with right now?
planning on working with?
Well, I'm considering being a teacher, so
Okay.
I would be doing that. And I'm still like a leader in my youth group. I'm not there as much. I've worked with several youth here. Like, there was a 5th grader program last semester, I think, that 5th graders would come here, and I worked with one of the professors here, Dr. Scherer, and he basically, 5th graders would come, he would show them what it's like to be in the College of Agriculture, just to promote learning, promote college to these 5th graders who, at the time they might not be thinking about college, but it has a big impact on them. Anybody else?